What's going on YouTube? It's Jafer, aka Sheriff of Patty. It's been a while since I've been uploading videos. I want to change that. And there's no really grander scale of uploading videos than showing off the biggest mouse of 2018. Okay? No, final mouse don't count. That shit keeps breaking. Anyway, uh, this is the new Logitech G Pro Wireless. Um, if you guys are familiar with Logitech in any form or fashion, their wireless technology is hands down the best on the market. I can't really think of another company where it's been as effective as latency um, and just all around response. So with the new Logitech G Pro, let's unbox it and see what happens. All right, guys. So right here is the box, and it's similar to the G900 and G903 in the sense of it's definitely a premium package. Everything that's saying on the back is going to say Lightspeed Hero 16,000 DPI. It is a new Hero 16K sensor, um, zero smoothing, filtering, acceleration. It's only 80 grams, which is absolutely insane for a wireless mouse. And of course, the usual 50 million clicks. And opening it up comes to this right here, just sitting in its cradle, waiting to be used. Now, I will confess, I did open this as soon as I got it because what the hell? $150 mouse. I want to check it out right away. And the one concern I had was everyone on Reddit basically expressing their frustration with some of the packaging damaging the mouse. And I will say the inner plastic here, um, if you look right there at the bottom, oh my god, I'm sorry. I got right here. So right here, it looks like the mouse actually rubs up against the back here, and it did come off, but it does kind of cause some concern as far as like QA. Like, how do they not see this? No one's ever really had issues with uh, Logitech's packaging in the past. So, anyway, uh, that's neither here nor there. This is the new mouse. 80 grams. It's ambidextric. It has two side buttons on both sides. Oh my gosh, I'm like totally throwing off where my camera is. I'm sorry. Other YouTube quality. And then you have your clicks. And let me see if I can show you. I'm going to put it up to the mouse. This is mouse 1, and then the next set of clicks will be mouse 2. That's mouse 1. This is mouse 2. And then the side buttons on the left. They do have a really nice feel to them. They're not squishy or anything like that. And then the side buttons on the right. So that's that. Let's peel this off. This is honestly the best part about buying anything electronic, right? All right, so right here on the bottom, if you get familiar with the 900, 903, and even the 703, you can put your power play in here. Oh my gosh, it doesn't want to come out. You can put your power play in here, and also you can store your USB receiver. So if you're a big esports pro and you got to take this on the go, you can just shove it in there so you don't lose it. All right, so we'll put that back on. Got a very nice strong magnet. Here is the power button right here. And then here's your DPI. Normally, your Logitech mice are going to have your DPI right on top, so you can change it on the fly. And according to a lot of feedback with everyone that they've tested this with before it was really announced, they preferred it down here, and that's fine. I don't really change my DPI too often, so not a big deal to me. You do have your mouse skates. I'm curious to really see how these feel. I think more and more as people get into gaming mice, they realize that stock feet are awful. So we'll have to see over time if these end up just scratching or they're actually going to wear in really nice. I do use the Steel Series, QCK XXL. So most of all of my pads that I have way too many, are going to be by Steel Series. I just like the feel. They're comfortable, and they're durable. So, and affordable too. So anyway, back to the unboxing here. Let's pull this out. And we have, I'm assuming, yep, this is going to be the little feet. So we'll open this up. Or feet, I'm sorry, buttons. So right here, if you don't want to use the side buttons, you can actually just cover them up. So, which is what I'm going to end up doing. So let's go ahead and do that right now, actually, and show you guys. So these are small little magnets. Actually, looks like there's a magnet inside of the mouse, and then it's held up. I don't know if it'll zoom in. Yep, a small little Phillips. So keep everything lightweight. Why use two magnets? We'll take that out, and hopefully these are the correct covers, because I also read that some of these are being shipped with the wrong covers. Bear with me here. I actually have to find the damn thing. Just one. They're not labeled, so that's cool. Let me try these two. Okay, 1 and 2. All right, so if you don't want to use the buttons on the side, you can completely erase them, which is really nice. So you want to make it a right-handed or left-handed, or if you want to use both sides, you can do that. So I might even try just putting the covers on both, because I really don't use side buttons. I don't know about anyone else. Let me know in the comments, but side buttons kind of mess up my grip, so I try to avoid that sometimes when I need to actually use them. But let's plug this in. This is the receiver right here. Won't come out. This little guy, if you're familiar with their other wireless products, is basically the same thing. And then you have this dongle here, and I'll show you what this dongle's for. You know, one day I hope Logitech mice actually come with stickers. Like, shout out to the manufacturers out there that give you stickers when you buy your stuff. Stickers are awesome, right? All right. Let's put all this aside here. All right, so here is the cable. Again, no longer a braided cable. They've kind of done away with that with their wired G Pro. It's also the same case. I kind of wish they would have went with Type C, only because I'm sick and tired of seeing micro. It's 2018. I'm sure they've looked into research, and it's just not cost effective for the differences in signal. But Type C just really adds, I think, to value. But that's just a small rant of mine when it comes to electronics. All right. So we're going to go ahead and plug this into the actual computer. So with that being plugged in, I think some people have a habit of just plugging the receiver into the mount or into your computer itself. Don't do that, okay? We're going to plug the dongle into the cable, and then we're going to plug the receiver back in. And now the computer recognized it. And now we're going to actually just set it. Oh, sorry. We're going to set it right by the mouse bungee I've been using. And so now your signal, see if I can move this. Your signal is actually going to be coming from right here when my gaming mouse is right here. So that is what you need to be doing, not putting it behind your computer, especially if you have your computer under your desk and you have a lot of wires and whatnot in the way. You just don't want to interrupt that wireless signal by any means, okay? And for comparison's sake, as you guys just saw when I moved the webcam, I do have some other mice to kind of show. My hand is 20.3 centimeters by 10.1. Okay, and I do go with a fingertip. So I think you could really rock anything. I'm always skeptical with palm. My computer's going crazy. But definitely claw and fingertip with this guy. And for size comparisons, let's line all these up. All right. So we have the Final Mouse Sunset. We have the Wireless G Pro, We have the Razer Lance head, the let me move this, the Rival 600, and the new wired G Pro. Okay, and just looking at it, the Rival 600 is a freaking tank compared to anything else. And then we're looking at the final mouse. So going by size of the available mice that I do have, it looks like come down to here. So if you're already familiar with the shape of, I'm sorry, I don't want to say shape, but the size of the lance head, it looks pretty familiar. I know that's not a scientific research, but just eyeballing it here. And of course the G Pro wired being the smallest. So turn this on and check out the illumination. You have your DPI indicator here. So if you have 3 different sets, each one will blink according to the actual DPI setting that you have. And then the G emblem is illuminated. So it doesn't scream gamer, you know, like the Rival 600, even the G Pro wired, where you just have RGB all over the damn place. I don't have anything wrong with RGB. I love it. But it is nice to just have something nice and simple. It does cut down on the weight when you don't have a lot of excess lighting. Again, this is 80 grams, and I even saw on Reddit, if you guys ever visit the mouse review, the guy even took out all the side button components to bring it down to 66. So, but if you guys have any questions whatsoever, make sure you leave them down below. I'm going to definitely test this out with some Quake Champions and probably some Rainbow Six Siege. And I'll get back with you guys in the comments if I have any issues. But, oh my goodness, the skates. This is, yeah, the final mouse literally has the worst skates ever. These skates are very, very nice, so I can't wait to wear them in and go from there. But yeah, guys, if you guys have any comments, once again, I appreciate you guys hanging out. And even plugging this in real quick, the Logitech G Hub doesn't even recognize it. I'm not too sure why. Oh, one last thing. I'm sorry. The mouse roll. I'm going to let you guys hear it. All right, that is compared to like the final. The final you can't even really hear, mainly because it's probably going to break at any moment. So it does sound really good, very tactile, I will say. I still think Rocat has the best scroll wheels on the market. Yeah, there's a lot of resistance on this. It feels very premium, but there's definitely a lot of resistance on the wheel itself. So, but yeah, you guys have a good one. Thanks for tuning into the video. If you like it, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and let me know in the comments if you guys have any questions whatsoever. Until then, have a good one.